this last weekend, we had the BMW Championship at Olympia Fields North Course. And man, this course was rough for these golfers, and I loved every single second of it. At TPC, golfers were easily getting to the 15 under and better during the course of a weekend, which is just way too easy in my opinion. You also have the RBC Heritage earlier in the year. You had golfers getting at 17 under, 18 under. I think there were some who got to 20 under in that course potentially, but way too easy for the golfers this year. So this course gives us a sort of showing of who's actually on top, who comes to play, who's prepared, who is not going to take a handout and still do very well. That's what this course does to people. So just for reference, the course record here over a weekend is 7 under. That's the best anyone has ever shot here. And most golfers who play somewhat well at any given weekend can get to 7 under on any other given course, right? That's like top 20, top 15 on another course. Here it's the course record. So this is the toughest course that the golfers will play on the schedule this year, and it lived up to the hype. There were 5 golfers who finished under par for this weekend, and 2 more that finished even. Jon Rahm and Dustin Johnson went into the playoff tied at 4 under for first place. When's the last time you've seen a number like that on a modern-day course, especially after a full weekend of golf? You simply don't see stuff like this anymore. So after having a rough start to the weekend, Jon Rahm shot a 75 and a 71 first and second round. He came roaring back on moving day and Sunday, and he would have won in regulation if it wasn't for a penalty he received when he accidentally picked up his ball on the green without marking it. So he finished out the weekend shooting a 66 and a 64 respectively. Do not worry, we will get to those putts shortly. So he also would have won if it weren't for an insane Dustin Johnson 43-foot putt on the 18th to birdie it and force a playoff. Dustin continued his reign of terror on the tour, shot a 71, pair of 69s, and a 67 to finish out, proving that his recent reign as the number 1 golfer in the world is well deserved. And so while DJ did come back and tie it in the playoff, somehow Jon Rahm hit an even better putt to win the event. It was actually one of the best finishes we've seen this year. So they go to playoffs, they go back to the 18th, and Jon Rahm hits a 66-foot putt to win the event. This was a great weekend of golf, especially with the 2 top-ranked golfers in the world, Jon Rahm and Dustin Johnson, both going at it, putting up some highlight reel plays, and really showing to me that golf is, talent-wise, in one of the best states we've ever seen it. So for my money right now, I always have in my mind a list of golfers who I think any given weekend come out winning the whole thing. So here's my list right now. I have Dustin Johnson, Jon Rahm, Justin Thomas, Rory McIlroy, Collin Morikawa, Webb Simpson, Bryson DeChambeau, Tony Finau, Matthew Wolff, and I'm sure I'm missing some. You could probably put someone like Brooks Koepka maybe on that list. He's kind of been struggling as of late. You could also put guys such as, if you want, I guess you could put Tiger Woods. I don't think he's that good anymore. But anyway, golf is, basically I'm trying to say here, golf is in one of the best spots we've ever seen in terms of talent and especially in terms of youth. Most of these guys are either young, barely 25, such as DeChambeau, Wolff, and Morikawa, or you have guys who are really hitting their primes, you know. You have guys such as Dustin Johnson, Tony Finau, Rory McIlroy, really hitting the prime of their career right now. So I would suggest that anyone who's watching or listening to this, if you haven't watched golf since the days of Tiger Woods, since the days when Tiger would whip everybody's butt on tour, I think now is a better time than any to get back into watching some championship golf.